Welcome back to Diving into Watches, and we've got a really good review for you this week. We are diving in again to the world of Seiko watches, specifically the SNKP21J1, the Seiko 5 dial watch in all Arabic numerals in all Arabic date. It comes in two models. It comes in the all Arabic model, and then it also comes in the standard Roman numerals and on a metal bracelet. Reason we're reviewing this watch is the one I have is in the all Arabic numerals, and it holds a special place in my heart, near and dear to this old combat warrior. So we're gonna take a review at this watch. It's a really, really cool watch. If you like Arabic numeral watches, you're into that kind of style, then this is definitely one you want to take a look at. This is out of the norm of what we typically look at on this channel, because it's more of a dress watch. It is a Seiko 5 sports line, but it is a dress watch in the sense that it does come in a metal bracelet. I do have it on a nylon band by Barton straps. I prefer it on that one. To me, it's more versatile. It's definitely one you could use as a field watch. And then you could easily take the strap off and put it on the metal and then wear it out that night to dinner or the suit. So it's a fantastic watch. Of their past careers, one of the places that you guys really want to check out is an Instagram page called Watches of Espionage, and then they also have a web page where they post other articles and they sell really cool straps and different watch paraphernalia. It's called Watches of Espionage, but it's run and written by a retired CIA case officer. And the whole page, the channel, is all based upon what watches were worn in the world of espionage, i.e., the intelligence world, the DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency, CIA, you name it, civil affairs, special ops. They take a look at all the different watches, and it was interesting to read an article on this particular watch. He never said he wore this watch particularly in the field when he was a case officer. Mostly he wears Rolex GMT and a Breitling and something else. But had he known about this one or had access to them at the time, he definitely would have worn it, and he makes some really good reasons why. I think this is one you should check out. So let's get over to the bench and let's get in a little closer, take a closer look at the in-depth watch, the Seiko Sports 5 SNKP21J1. Nice big serial number there. And let's take a look at what makes this a special watch. So let's get over there. Okay, here we are with the Seiko 5 Sports SNKP21J1 on the bench. Taking a closer look at it, you can see the absolutely beautiful black dial with the silver hands and the inlay for the loom, and then the it is printed indices in silver with an inside chapter ring and then a minute track around the outside. Absolutely gorgeous. The seconds hand is not loomed. Let's do the dimensions real quick, and then we'll get into more of the details of the watch. The watch is 42 millimeters case width. It is a lug width of 22 millimeters. It is a case thickness of 12 millimeters, and then a lug to lug of 51 millimeters. So this is going to sit very nicely on a lot of wrists. It's going to be able to accommodate a lot of wrist sizes. And because of that 22 lug width, this thing's a strap monster. You're going to be able to put a lot of different straps on this one. The movement is a 7S26 movement, so a lot of people are going to poo-poo on this watch because it's an old movement, but I think that's what makes it so great, is that because the watch has been around a long time, and so has the battles in Iraq and Afghanistan, which have finally come in, but those have been around a long time. It's just kind of fitting. So it is a 7S26, which means that there is no hacking, there is no hand winding. You have to give it a shake like this to get it to go. It does have a 40-hour power reserve. The 7S26 is a proven workhorse. It will get the job done. It will beat forever and hardly will ever require service. So I would not worry about that one. It's the typical, this spins, does nothing. You pull it out, the first one sets the date, and then you pull it out again, and it sets the time. Flipping it over, it is an exhibition case back with a screw down crown. Nothing fancy with the 7S26. I like the exhibition case backs, but without a real blingy motor in there, it doesn't do a lot for me. I just love it for the simplicity of it, the reliability of it, and the history and the memories it holds for me. It's a 50 millimeter dive. It's a 50 meter dive watch. It's about 150 feet. Some people may say that's not deep enough. That's 150 feet. So for, washing your hands, going in the shower, swimming in the pool, basic stuff that you would come across in the field, or anything else you'd be doing out in the world with this watch, it's going to be just fine. Because remember, this is more of the dress side, sports side, than the dive side of the world. So that's why the water resistance is not deep. I have it on this Barton straps, tan nylon strap that I think just fits the whole aesthetic of this watch perfectly. I will give you a wrist shot so you can see what it looks like on the wrist. It is an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous watch. The lume is not fantastic because it is a dress watch, and the indices, I'll cut the lights here in a second and you can see what it looks like. So definitely downside is the lume, but considering what it is, and it's more of a dress watch, sport watch, and not a dive watch, I'm okay with that lume being off. But let's go ahead and kill the light, and then I'll give you a quick lume shot. I'm going to hit it. I'm just going to go ahead. I tried to do it with the light off. It's just not a bright enough lume. The lens is darkening down. So I'm just going to hit it with the ultraviolet here, just so you can kind of get an idea what looms. The indices loom above the indices, and then the hands loom, and that's about it. You're not going to get any loom on the dial other than the indices and the hands. The second hand doesn't loom. So again, don't be thinking about this one as far as loom. You can see that it's not super great. It is super luminova on there, but lume is not where it's going to be at. And with that, that is a quick in-depth look at the SNKP21J1 all Arabic dial with Arabic date. And this here will also do in English if you didn't want this in Arabic, but I wanted to keep it in all Arabic date. So let's go back over to the studios and I'll give you my final thoughts on the Seiko SNKP21J1. Well, there you go. As you can see, when it comes to the world of watches, the options are just incredible. There's some really killer finds out there. I think you should check this out. This is one of Seiko's highly affordable watches. You can still pick these up on Amazon. I picked this one up on JomaShop for around 150 bucks. You can probably find them on sale. I don't know if they're going to continue to make them. I don't know if they're discontinued, but I know typically when you find them on JomaShop, they're kind of on their way out. So I would pick one of these up. I think it's an outstanding watch. Whether you like the style of it or you're picking it up for the memories it's going to invoke or the feelings it's going to give you, a watch should give you some type of feeling. It should give you something to remind us, something that's going to embed you and embed you to that watch. It's going to have emotional connection to it. So definitely take this one into consideration. I would give it a look. Let me know if you have some other Arabic dial watches I should take a look at. I know there's some higher end ones, like Rolex, Breitling. I know they make some. But let me know if you know of any other all Arabic numeral dial watches I should take a look at. I will do a review on the custom one that I had built so you can see what that looks like and some things you need to think about then. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Let me know if you have this watch and what you think of this watch. Tell me if you disagree. I'm curious to see what you think. So without further ado, I didn't do a wristwatch check real quick. I am wearing the Aragon EVO 40 millimeter watch with abalone dial. This one's really, really cool. I will be doing a review on this one. Just got it in this week and I've been wearing it and I just absolutely love this watch. Aragon is a great independent brand you should take a look at, but we'll do a review on that one. But thanks again, folks, for watching. I appreciate it. Disco Combat V appreciates everybody tuning in, dialing in, subscribing. Keep hitting that subscribe button. We continue to grow, and it's all because of you guys. Hit that thumbs up so it spreads the algorithm and shows the love to everybody. If there's some watches you want us to review or questions you have for me, put them down in the comments. I try to answer every single comment that I get, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. I try to answer them all and answer any questions and help you guys any way I can. So thanks again for watching. You all stay safe. You have a great weekend. Be honorable. Be kind to each other. And I'm diving into watches, and I'll see you next week. And I'm out.